Hey scrappers, Tom from the iScrap app here, and we've been asked the question many times, what's the difference between die cast and aluminum cast? Well, today we want to go over it. So, in front of you, you're going to see a couple of different items. This is die cast, and this is cast aluminum. What the difference is not too simple, but we want to go over it today. So this is a piece of die cast. What die cast means is there's different metals that are combined in a mold to be able to make a new element that might not have a specific name. Just like brass is mostly made up of zinc and copper, die cast can be made of aluminum, zinc, copper, and other types of materials like magnesium that go in it, depending on what the application is going to be used for, depending on how hot the application is going to be getting, and all those different types of items. So this was a box from a lock. This just might be something that didn't need something crazy. And inside of it, there was 3 different types of metals: aluminum, zinc, and a little bit of copper. So when your scrapyard gets these items that have mixed metals inside, it's very difficult to sell them because the process that they're going to have to go through to be able to refine those metals is going to be a lot of extra work, and it's not as easy as just taking, let's say, bare bright copper wire, putting it all together and melting it down into new ingots. So when you have a piece of cast aluminum is just that, aluminum. It doesn't have 3 or 4 different metals that are put inside of it. While it goes through a casting process that's very similar to a piece like this, it's almost all aluminum inside. There might be a small amount of zinc or copper, very small, 2 or 3%, and because of that, it can be classified as a cast aluminum and not go as a die cast. So when you find these items, it's not that easy to be able to tell them apart. They look very similar, they have a very similar feel, but sometimes when you scratch die cast aluminum, it could be softer or harder, and cast aluminum is normally going to have a very generic scratch test, we like to call it, where you're able to cut through it, cut into it with a sawzall, and you can feel how hard it is. When you break it on the ground, it will break pretty easy and you'll be able to see what it looks like. And just having a little bit of an idea of the difference, you'll be able to get away with having your materials separated better. Now, when you have them mixed together, your scrapyard will probably give you a lower price. They're going to give you a lower price because they're going to have to put more work into separating them. Even though the prices may be comparable, don't forget they still have to pay their employees to be able to sort material and get it shipped out correctly. This is Tom from the iScrap app. Hopefully this helped put a little dent into the problem of cast aluminum versus die cast. Any other questions about them, please let us know. Until next time, I'll scrap you later.